fnx means take the nth derivative of fx. If the value of n is 1, that means f1x, the first derivative. Other 4 है, that means fourth derivative. I'm just telling you the various notations that we can use to denote the derivative of the function. One notation is हम क्या करते हैं जो पावर जहाँ लिखते हैं वहाँ पे हम नोटेशन पुट आउट कर देते हैं. सेकेंड इज डेरिवेटिव को हम dy by dx से हम डोनेट करते हैं. तो फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव dy by dx, सेकेंड विल बी d square y by dx square. यहाँ पे आपने ध्यान रखना है टॉप पे जो पावर है वो d के साथ है और जो बॉटम में पावर है वो वेरिएबल के साथ है. Is this clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Another notation that we can use is suffix notation, where we denote the derivative at the bottom of the function. If I take y is equal to fx to be the function of variable x, then y1. Here the suffix is y1 at the bottom, 1. That means first derivative of y. y3 means third derivative of y. yn means nth derivative of y. Most commonly, we will be using the suffix notation to denote the derivative. And here your n must be a positive integer. क्योंकि हमेशा आप किसी भी फंक्शन का पहले फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव को निकालोगे, नेगेटिव में तो नहीं निकालोगे ना. माइनस वन डेरिवेटिव यू हैव नॉट थॉट अबाउट इट. फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव, सेकंड डेरिवेटिव, थर्ड. तो n will take the positive integer or n is a natural number. Another notation is the operator notation. You should also be familiar with the operator notation because in the topics that we are going to do further, we will be using the operator notation. Operator notation में हम यूज करते हैं कैपिटल G. कैपिटल G हमारा डोनेट करता है डेरिवेटिव, डिफरेंशिएशन. तो dy means first derivative, d square y means second derivative, d cube y third derivative, dny means nth derivative. Are all the four different notations for the derivatives clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Here, in this topic, I will be using the suffix notation. And I want all of you to do these questions simultaneously on your notebook. Now, the first function is, now the first topic that we will be doing is, we will be obtaining the nth order derivative of the second. What we will do, we will be giving some functions. We will obtain its first, second, third, and fourth derivative. Then we will try to find out if there is any some patterns because of work in the derivative that we obtain.
आपकी वॉइस क्लियर नहीं है.
Is my voice clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
What we will do, we will be given some function. We will obtain its first, second, third, fourth, and fifth derivative. Then we will observe the derivatives and try to find out if there is any generalized pattern that we can form for the nth derivative. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now your first function is y e की power ax, exponential function है. You know that if your function is e की power x, its first derivative will be e की power x. Exponential function का derivative same ही होता है. Now here your function is y is equal to e की power ax. अगर हम इसका first derivative obtain करेंगे, which will be obtained by differentiating the given function with respect to x. Dhrupam? Okay. If you obtain the first derivative of the function y e की power ax, you will get first e की power ax का derivative will be e की power ax. After that you will differentiate ax and you will get a. So y1 will be a e की power ax. The second derivative will be obtained by differentiating y1 with respect to x. Again, a is constant, it will remain as it is. E की power ax का derivative was a e की power x. So the second derivative will be a square e की power ax. Is this clear? Similarly, the third derivative will be a cube e की power ax. अगर आप पैटर्न को जनरलाइज करोगे, e की power ax is as it is in each of the derivatives. So in nth derivative, you will be having a term e की power ax. In the first derivative, you have a की power 1. In the second derivative, you have a की power 2. So in the nth derivative, you will have a की power n. So the generalized formula for the nth derivative will be yn is equal to a की power n e की power ax. Is this clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Now the second function that we are going to do is y is equal to ax plus b की power m. The first derivative is obtained by differentiating the given function with respect to x. पहले हम power rule लगाएंगे, so m will come down and ax plus b की power m minus 1. After that, we will differentiate the terms inside the bracket. That is, we will differentiate ax plus b with respect to x, and you will get a. So the first derivative will be ma into ax plus b की power m minus 1. We can write it like, कैसे लिख सकते हैं हम इसको? m को आप फैक्टोरियल नोटेशन में कैसे लिखोगे?
m factorial upon m minus 2 factorial.
Good. Into a into ax plus b की power m minus 1. Write it down in your notebook. फिर मुझे आप जर्नलाइज बताना, ठीक है? Second derivative, m as it is, m minus 1 will come down, ax plus b की power m minus 2. After that, you will differentiate the bracket term, you will get a. 1a is already present, so it will become a square. And this m into m minus 1 can be written as m factorial upon tell me.
M minus 2 factorial.
M minus 2 factorial into a square into ax plus b raised to the power m minus 2. Continuing this process, in the nth derivative, you will be getting m into m minus 1. अब ध्यान से देखो, जब यहाँ पे 1 था, here it was m minus 0. You can write m as m minus 0. When here it was 2, we write the terms up to m into m minus 1. 2 से 1 less तक. When it will be n, you can write it as m minus 1, m minus 2, up to m minus n से 1 कम क्या होगा? n minus 1. Because outside there was already negative sign, it will become m minus n plus 1. Or you can directly write this as m factorial upon m minus n factorial. In the first derivative, you have a की power 1. In the second derivative, you have a की power 2. So in the nth derivative, you will be having a की power n. In the first derivative, the power of ax plus b is m minus 1. अगर first derivative है तो m minus 1 है. Second derivative के लिए m minus 2 है. So nth derivative के लिए it will be m minus n. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now
Yes,
tell
ma'am.
me if your value of m is 2, what will be the third derivative in that case? If value of m is 2. Then what will be the third derivative of the function?
Ma'am, 0 होगा. 0.
0 होगा. That means, and what will be the second derivative in that case?
Two a x plus b.
It will be 2
2a square ax plus b की power m ax plus b.
सेकेंड डेरिवेटिव
मैम a स्क्वायर नहीं आएगा, 2a ब्रैकेट में
2a स्क्वायर आएगा मैम।
2a स्क्वायर होगा।
नहीं, ध्यान से करो।
हम
2a
2a
square
स्क्वायर
और a plus b.
2a स्क्वायर होगा।
यस मैम।
y is equal to ax plus b का whole square. So its first derivative will be 2 into ax plus b into a. That is 2a into ax plus b. Yes or no? The first derivative. See, m क्या यहाँ पे 2 है. It will be 2a into ax plus b, 2 minus 1, which will be 1. Yes or no? First derivative.
Yes, ma'am.
In the case where m is equal to 2.
Yes, ma'am.
If you guys want me to write it down on the blackboard, I can do that also. But I want you to do it yourself because it's a very basic thing. The second derivative will be 2 into 2 minus 1, that will be 2, a square, ax plus b की power 2 minus 2, which will be 0. So anything raised to the power 0 will be 1. So you will get 2a square as your second derivative, which is a constant or a variable.
Constant.
Constant. So here you can observe if the value of whatever will be the value of m, that same order derivative, mth order derivative will be a constant and its further derivatives will be then 0. So if m is a positive integer greater than n, then this formula is valid. Okay. For n is equal to m case is also this formula is valid. But if m is a positive integer greater than n, sorry, less than n here, then your nth derivative will be 0. The case we did that is m हमने 2 लिया था और n हमने 3 लिया था. तो यहाँ पे जो n की वैल्यू थी वो लेस देन n थी, 3 से कम थी. तो हमने देखा था डेरिवेटिव 0 आ रहा है. ऐसा क्यों होगा? क्योंकि mth ऑर्डर डेरिवेटिव विल बी कांस्टेंट. So m plus 1th derivative will be 0. m plus 2th derivative will also be 0. So अगर m आपका positive integer है less than n, तो आपकी nth order derivative की value will be 0. Is this clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
For n is equal to m case, you can put over here. आप अगर m को n डालोगे, here it will be n factorial. In the denominator, it will be n minus n, which will be 0. 0 factorial will be 1. So this whole thing will become n factorial only. A की power n, this term will be ax plus b की power n minus n, which is 0. So ax plus b raised to the power 0, which will give 1. So where m is equal to n, it will become ax plus n factorial into a की power n. This will be your nth derivative.
मैम एक बार रिपीट कर दीजिए कि m अगर n से छोटा होगा तो nth 0 कैसे होगा?
अच्छा, आप मुझे ये बताओ, अगर आपको ये देखो, ये केस बताओ पहले, m is equal to n वाला, यहाँ पे ये डेरिवेटिव क्लियर है?
यस मैम।
ये नंबर कैसा है? n फैक्टोरियल इंटू a की पावर n
कांस्टेंट है मैम।
कांस्टेंट है। यहाँ पे m और n क्या है? दोनों इक्वल है. तो आई कैन रिप्लेस n फैक्टोरियल बाय m फैक्टोरियल इंटू a की पावर n. यस और नो? n की जगह m लिखा. अब ये तो कांस्टेंट है. इसके बाद वाला डेरिवेटिव क्या होगा? n प्लस 1th डेरिवेटिव है ना?
0 होंगे मैम।
होगा. तो यही देखो यहाँ लिखा है, अगर m हमारा पॉजिटिव इंटीजर है लेस देन n, अभी हमने n प्लस 1 लिया है तो उसके लिए 0 आ रहा है ना, तो हमने जनरलाइज लिखा है yn 0 हो जाएगा. ठीक है?
ओके मैम, ठीक
पावर होगी उसके लिए कांस्टेंट आ जाएगा उस ऑर्डर के लिए, उसके बाकी वाले डेरिवेटिव क्या हो जाएंगे? 0. ओके. नाउ द केस वेयर योर m इज अ नेगेटिव पावर. यहाँ पे भी हमने m को पॉजिटिव लिया था, अब हम m को -1 ले रहे हैं. ठीक है? अगर आप -1 लोगे तो nth डेरिवेटिव में वैल्यू पुट करो. Here it will be -1. It will be -1 in -1. This will be -2. This term will be -1, -2, -3, and so on. So you get -1 into -2 into -3 and so on. In the last you will be get -n. तो यहाँ पे पुट किया है, -1 पुट करेंगे, +1 से कैंसिल आउट, इन द लास्ट टर्म जो मल्टीप्लीकेशन वाली टर्म्स है उसमें -n बचेगा, a की पावर n एज इट इज, ax प्लस b की पावर -1 minus n, which is written over here. So for the case where m is equal to -1, your nth derivative will be this, and this can be written as कैसे लिख सकते हैं हम इसको, -1 की पावर नेगेटिव साइन, यहाँ पे कितनी बार नेगेटिव साइन है, n टाइम्स, तो देखो 1 2 3 अप टू n तक है, तो नेगेटिव साइन कितनी बार आ रहा है, n टाइम्स,
n times
so you can write it down, -1 की
minus
पावर
1 की
n,
power n.
then you will be left with 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into up to n, which is n factorial. Yes, a की पावर n into ax plus b की पावर -1 minus n. This is the more compact form of the nth derivative for this case. You can leave the answer over here also, and you can, और आप उसको short कर सकते हो. You can do that also. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now see, if a function y is equal to log of ax plus b, this is your function, what will be its first derivative?
A upon ax plus b.
A upon ax plus b, which can be written as a into ax plus b की power -1. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Now ax, ये आपको फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव मिला है, और आपको पता है nth डेरिवेटिव ax प्लस b की पावर -1, अगर आपका ओरिजिनल फंक्शन ये होता है तो आपको nth डेरिवेटिव ये मिलता है. यस और नो? बट यहाँ पे आपके पास जो ax प्लस b की पावर -1 है वो आपका कैसा है, दैट इज योर फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव. Do one thing, try to find the nth derivative formula for this function, y is equal to log of ax plus b. Do it. पहले आप फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव निकालो, देन सेकंड, देन थर्ड एंड फोर्थ. बट डू वन थिंग, जब आप फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव निकालोगे जो आपका ax प्लस b आएगा डिनोमिनेटर में, राइट इट डाउन इन द न्यूमरेटर फॉर्म.
Ma'am, done.
Are all of you getting the same answer?
Yes.
Rest of the students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. See, your function is y is equal to log of ax plus b. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
When you differentiate it with respect to x, you will get the first derivative y1 is equal to log का derivative क्या होता है? Log x का 1 upon x. So here in place of x you have ax plus b. So it will be 1 upon ax plus b. Then you will differentiate ax plus b and you will get a. So your first derivative is a upon ax plus b. Writing the denominator term by writing it down in the numerator, you will get y1 as a into ax plus b की power minus 1. Yes? Its second derivative will be obtained by differentiating this y1 with respect to x. Your a will be as it is, minus 1 will come down, ax plus b की power minus 2, minus 1, it will be minus 2. And then you will differentiate ax plus b with respect to x and you will get a. A into a will be a square. In the third derivative, you will get again ax plus b का जब हम differentiate करेंगे a आएगा तो a cube, minus 1, minus 2 will come down, minus 1 has been kept as it is. Ax plus b की power minus 2 minus 1 which will become minus 3. Similarly, you obtain the fourth derivative. And when you generalize it, you get, see in the first derivative, it was y की power 1. In the second derivative, it is y की power 2. In the third derivative, is this a की power 3. It's not y की power 2, it's a की power. In the fourth derivative, it is a की power 4. So in the nth derivative, it will be a की power n. Now just observe this minus 1. In the second derivative, it was minus 1. In the third derivative will be minus 1, minus 2. 3 से एक कम number 2 और सबका sign कैसा है negative. 4 के लिए it was minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So for n के लिए it will be minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So on minus of 1 less than n, which is n minus 1 into. For the first derivative, it was ax plus b की power minus 1. For the second derivative, it was minus 2. For the third derivative, minus 3. So for nth derivative, it will be minus n. Now what we have done is, how many terms are there in this bracket form? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, up to minus of n minus 1. There are n minus 1 terms. So when I will take negative out or common out of all these terms, it will be minus 1 raised to the power n minus 1. And you will be left with 1 into 2 into 3 into and so on up to n minus 1. Combining all these terms, you will get n minus 1 factorial. After that, I have written this ax plus b की power minus 1 in the denominator so that minus n can be written with the positive power as n. Is the nth derivative clear for this function to all of you? Tell me,
Yes.
is this clear to everyone? To the new students, जिनकी आज first class है, don't hesitate to ask any doubt. I'm again scrolling this from top to bottom. Just go through each and every step. Guys, am I audible to everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
This meeting is about to over. I have again shared the link with you guys on the WhatsApp group. Kindly join using that link. Okay. Is the derivative for log of ax plus b clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
The next you have to find out the nth derivative for the function x to the power 4 upon में x minus 1 into x minus 2. And this is, what kind of function is this? Is this a rational function?
Yes.
What is the degree of the numerator?
2.
4. 4.
4.
X
It's a
to the power
numerator.
4, so the degree of the numerator is 4. And degree of denominator is
2.
2.
2.
2. Since the degree of the numerator is more than the degree of the denominator, we can divide the numerator by denominator. So divide x to the power 4 upon by x minus 1 into x minus 2. Divide करने से पहले write it down x minus 1 into x minus 2 into simplified form. ये factored form में आप multiply करके what will you get? When you multiply the terms in the denominator, you will get
X square minus 3x plus 2.
so divide your x to the power 4 by x square minus 3x plus 2. Divide karo and tell me what is the question that you are getting and what is the remainder. All of you divide numerator by the denominator and tell me what is the question that you are getting and the remainder that you are getting.
Ma'am, the question we are getting is x square plus 3x plus 7 and the remainder is 15x minus 14.
Right. Rest of the students, have all of you got this answer?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
ma'am, मेरा भी यही है.
Okay. Now tell me what is division algorithm?
क्या चीज?
What is division algorithm?
Divisor into quotient plus remainder.
Divisor is equal to quotient, dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So whatever quotient and remainder that you have got, you can write your dividend x to the power 4 as x square plus 3x plus 7, which is your quotient, into divisor, which will be your x square minus 3x plus 3 plus remainder. और डिनोमिनेटर में क्या होगा आपका डिवाइजर. When you will separate the terms, you will get this equation: x square plus 3x plus 7 plus 15x minus 14 upon में x minus 1 into x minus 2. Is this step clear to all of you? How we obtain this step from the previous step? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Just wait a minute. After that, what we will be doing is we will be writing this function as this sum of these two functions using partial fraction. We have break down this function using partial fraction. Perform the partial fraction part on your own. अभी करो.
हम हो गई.
Just wait. Now see, your function was y is equal to x to the power 4 upon a so your function was y is equal to x to the power 4 upon में x minus 1 into x minus 2. जो डिनोमिनेटर में टर्म है हमने उसको मल्टीप्लाई करके लिखा then you will get x square minus 3x plus 2. After that we divided the numerator which is x to the power 4 by the denominator and you will get your quotient and the remainder. Quotient will be x square plus 3x plus 7 and remainder will be 15x minus 14. Using division algorithm, you can write dividend which is x to the power 4 as quotient into divisor plus remainder. Denominator में जो हमारे term थे हमने उसको as it is रखा है. After that, I have separated the terms, this term and this remainder term. जब आप first term consider करोगे, you have x square minus 3x plus 2 in the numerator and the denominator. So this will cancel out and you will be left with x square plus 3x plus 7 plus remainder क्या था 15x minus 14 upon में x square minus 3x plus 2. This will not cancel out here. Again, I'm writing back x square minus 3x plus 2 as x minus 1 into x minus 2 in the next step. Now, using partial fraction, I will be breaking down this part. 15x minus 14 upon me x minus 1 into x minus 2. Using partial fraction, I can write this as a upon me x minus 1 plus b upon x minus 2. Are these steps clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Then after that, I have taken down the LCM. I collected the terms, the coefficients of x term and the constant term. And when you compare both the sides, you will get ax plus b is equal to 15 and minus 2a minus b is equal to minus 14. On solving these two equations, a plus b is equal to 15 and minus 2a minus b is equal to minus 14, you will get a as minus 1 and b is as 16. Is the partial fraction part clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So this function will become minus 1 upon x minus 1 plus 16 upon may x minus 2. So your function y will be x square plus 3x plus 7 minus 1 upon x minus 1 plus 16 upon x minus 2. After that, you will find out its first, second, third, fourth, fifth derivative and then find the generalized formula for the nth derivative. Do it in your homework. I will discuss it in the next class and we will be starting with the next topic. Okay? Any doubt? See, class time is almost up. I'm assuming that you guys have no doubt. If still you have any doubt, ask me in the next class. Okay? I'm ending the class. And I've already taken your attendance. Okay? So don't worry for the attendance.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.